Hey guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing? This is Scotty coming to y'all here to live. Well, not live, but this is Scotty coming to you tonight. I was going to do another tool video, but I've got something else on my mind that I want to bring up. And it's everything you do, people are going to judge you for what you've got. It's talking about cars and trucks, your favorite football team or your baseball team, your NASCAR person. Everybody has their different opinions about different people. They got their pros and their cons, and this is what they've liked and all this. What I want to talk to y'all tonight about is the vehicles that we drive, the auto industry is what I'm basically getting at. Back when I was a kid, I was pretty well raised up around Chevrolets. Those were the heartbeats of the American, those were true trucks back then. And when I was a kid, I could probably say the same thing. But as I got older, I found that, Ford has a lot of issues. Well, come find out that's not true. When I graduated high school, back several years ago, my very first truck was a Dodge Ram. Pickup truck, had a step side, had a 318 in it. It's an 89 model. It was about 10 years. No, it was yeah, 12 years old. Yeah, 12 years old back then. Anyway, as a kid, a truck is a truck. You've all heard the stories. Only real man drives pickup trucks. Only real man drives Chevrolet trucks. Stuff like that. Well, be honest with you, pickup trucks were the way to go. If you didn't have a pickup truck, you really didn't have nothing unless you had a car, and it had to be a sports car. That got a lot of women's attention, because they got the fastest car, or who had the fastest car, rather say. It didn't matter what kind it was. But I bought my first pickup truck. Like I said, it was a Dodge Ram. I loved that truck. I've had that truck for, I don't know, 7, 8 years. And about the 6 years that I've had it, I bought a Chevrolet Camaro. I've always liked Chevrolet Camaros, but might as well say I bought the bad apple one. They make several different Camaros and they're all supposed to been good, but apparently I got the bad apple one. You get that car and son, you would floor it. And it would spit, sputter, spun. You wasn't gonna burn no tires off of that car, that for sure. I still had my truck at the time, and the Camaro versus my truck, the car sits low to the ground. Every time I got in and out of the car, I'm a tall person. I'm 6'5", 6'8", something like that. Every time I got in and out of the car, I'd always hit my head, and it don't feel good when you hit your head on the door frame trying to get in and out of a car. Pickup trucks, were higher up, so you actually climb to get in them, and I like those better. You ever have a job to do, you can't really do a job in a car. If you've got to go move somebody, or you're moving yourself, or you've got to go get something to put in the back of your pickup truck, you couldn't put it in the back of a car. I mean, you've got a trunk that you can get small stuff in there, but if you got to go get a washer and dryer, it's not going to fit in the back of a car. I don't care what you do. If you've got a... Now they got flat screen TVs that you can pretty well get them in your cars now compared to regular TVs. But you get the idea. The bigger objects, you need a pickup truck. And mine was on a 2-wheel drive, but a true truck had to be a 4-wheel drive. Of course, people don't really understand. Back then, fuel was only like 70-something cents a gallon at the pump. 80 cents a gallon. It wasn't until 2001 when gas prices started shooting up above $1, $1.25 by, I think it was 2005, 2007. Everything shot up over, I think it was $2 a gallon, and stuff like that. It just kept going up after that. So now we're standing about $2.20 a gallon, $2.20 a gallon to $2.50 a gallon, something like that. Punctual rates right in that area, depending on time of the year too. So but back in the day, 4-wheel drive, of course, we had carburetors back then. We didn't have the fuel injection. Carburetor, when you lock them bad boys in 4-wheel drive, that gas hand will talk to you, especially for people who wants to go off-roading to see what their trucks can do. To me, what I use my trucks for, and I really didn't care too much about 4-wheel drive. It's all about how you operate that truck, is whether if you need 4-wheel drive or not. You gotta have common sense. You've got a bed on the back of that truck, so I mean you can put anything back there on a regular 2-wheel drive that you can on a 4-wheel drive. The only difference is in a 4-wheel drive and a 2-wheel drive, when you want to go off mud riding or something, 2-wheel drives you can't really do that because you will get stuck easier. There's been times I go out to the woods and stuff, and I'll be parked on some soft spots, but it was hard enough to where I can still give it gas and still be moving out of the woods. I have gotten stuck several times, but I learned how to overcome that, not to park in certain areas in the woods, because you will get stuck. But having a truck, I've got a Ford truck now, and I will not drive nothing else other than a Ford. I love my Fords. Ford, the truck that I've got now is 20 years old. No, it's 18 years old. It's a 2002. It's 18 years old. Ford F-150 XLT. It's got the suicide doors on it. I was in the market in 2012. 2010, 2012. I was in the market of buying a brand new truck. I wanted a brand new F-150 4-wheel drive, what I wanted. And everywhere that I went to look for a 6-year-old truck, 7-year-old truck, was the same price as almost for a new one. The only difference in between a brand new one and a 6-7-year-old truck was about $6,000 different. $6,000 different, really? Go ahead and get a new truck for that price. It's gonna be well worth it. At the time Chevrolet was coming out with some newer trucks, I liked the GMC Sierra. I liked them really good, but they had a lot of engine problems on those trucks there, and I backed out of them because they was really having a lot of trouble. And I think the reason they was having a lot of trouble was because people was abusing them, and I think that's one reason why they was having a lot of trouble with them. If you buy a truck and you drive it normal and do what the truck is supposed to do, I think the trucks would have been pretty good, is my opinion. But I bought this Ford truck that I've got now, and when I found this truck, I was driving down the road and I went to this car lot, and I was looking at the new trucks, and then I just happened to glance over where they keep the used equipment at, and when I looked over, it just caught my eye. This pickup truck caught my eye. It's a little older model truck, but that's a pretty nice little truck over there. And at this point, when I was looking for trucks, they did not make any more trucks that was a straight shift. And you can't hardly get anything with, that does not have power locks, windows and doors and all that. So, and I was kind of interested in getting another stick, but I know you couldn't get them in the new trucks at that time, because they don't make them for trucks no more. So I walked over there and I looked at it, and I happened to look in, and wow, what'd you know? It had a straight shift in it. 2002 had a straight shift in it. Of course, like I said, it didn't have no power windows. It didn't have power locks. You know, so it ain't one of them that'll lock on their own when they go down the road. The only thing I don't like about them, you know, like I said, everything's got their pros and cons to it. It is what we call the suicide doors, which is the front doors that you get in. They just like regular doors, but the back doors, they swing open and close right there where your front door meets. So they just kind of open and fold, you know, what they call suicide doors. But vehicles is a lot like your football team. You know, everybody got their different teams that they choose. It's just like the Super Bowl. You either was for 49ers or you're for the Chiefs. Go Chiefs, yay! Good luck out there, guys. Y'all did a good job. I don't do football, so you know. I'm glad if I had to choose, it would have been the Chiefs over here in Missouri. Chiefs. 49ers. Okay, I'm not really crazy about the 49ers, so that's how that worked out. So, but your trucks are the same way. You know, you got Chevy people talking about Ford. Man, you need to get you a Chevrolet. Man, you need to get you a Dodge. Or it could be the other way around, to be the Ford person telling the Chevy that they need to get them a Ford. Now, let me express something out for just a minute and give y'all a little thought. Ford is the only one who did not speak out and did not take a handout from the government when they went into that recession and to get us that stimulus package deal to boost their business up and change their factories. Now, Ford is the #1 leading trucks out there on the roads today. You go down here, you get in your vehicle and drive out here to the highway right here, and you count the vehicles within 5 minutes that would pass you. Count how many of the different types of vehicle that passed you. Was it Ford, Dodge, Chevrolet, GMC, Buicks, or any of the other brands, Toyotas, all of them other brands. You'll find that Ford is #1. And then Dodge is #2. And to me, I kind of bring Dodge up to #1 now because Ford has now got what we call the aluminum body style. There's a lot of disadvantages of the aluminum Ford body style. Because aluminum, all that is can. Like a soda pop can made out of aluminum. It pops right open. I studied a lot of videos and stuff, and and I've seen where people done a bunch of different demonstrations. If you actually drop stuff in the back of the pickup truck, you will actually puncture a hole in your bed of your truck. But that's where spray liner comes in place. I like the bed liners. The bed liners, I think, looks cool back here. They got that rough edge text to it, so you're not going to hurt the bed. They're rust free, so you don't get no rust in the bed. In the back of my truck right now, I've got a bed liner in there, and it's been a good bed liner. As far as I could tell, when I was up underneath it, when I put that throwout bearing and stuff into my truck a couple months ago, I was looking at the bed underneath, and there's no rust underneath that truck, up underneath the bed, where you would think that there would have been rust. But what happens is bed liners usually gets water standing in them, and somehow water gets up under the bed liner. Once that water gets up underneath that bed liners, it'll start rusting out. And my bed liner has not done that yet. And like I said, mine's 2002, so this is 18 years old now, so it's been good. But everything has their pros and cons. Dodge is really making a really good comeback on their vehicles. If I was buying another vehicle today, if somebody came up and said, "Okay, Scotty, here's you $50,000, go buy your next brand new truck with it," well, I hate to say it, but I would have to go Dodge. Simply the reason because I don't want to go Ford because of the aluminum bodies. I'm not a big fan of aluminum. I think Ford has everything that I need except for the aluminum bodies. I don't want that. So, but everybody has their different picks on different vehicles, and you just need to pick out what's best for you. I drove in a Chevrolet car, and that turned me away from everything else. It doesn't mean I should have just went ahead and got me a Chevrolet truck and drove it. Probably been just as good. I don't know. But I found that I fit more into Ford vehicles, and that's the way most Chevy guys are. I got a friend of mine that lives right up the road. Me and him, we love to pick on each other all the time. He's a Chevrolet guy, and he's got a little Ford Ranger, so he just likes to blabber and pick, and of course I like to too. But he's got a brand new Chevrolet I'm going to say his Chevrolet was a 2015, 2014, something like that. It's a lot newer than my truck is. He's had it, and Chevrolet has already had over 6 different recalls for his truck. 6. So it means there's 6 different times that I've seen him in another vehicle. When my Ford truck out here has not even 1 recall on it. So, you know, I give him a hard time about it too. Oh, yes I do. Don't think I don't. But he knows. I mean, he's a Chevy guy. I mean, that's basically what he got. He had him a Dodge, and he let his son take off with a Dodge. And then he got this new, actually, I think it's a GMC is what he's got now. No, it's not a GMC. It's a Chevrolet Silverado. It's a Chevrolet 1500, 2-wheel drive. It's a nice truck, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, it all depends on how you are on your vehicles. I mean, you got to pick what's right and what's best in your business, in your class. So, I've just been on here 21 minutes now, so I've just been on here long enough. So, y'all will hit the subscribe button down below. Click the notification bell. Click on all so you can see all my notifications that's coming out, all my vlogs. Leave some comments down below. What is your favorite vehicle? What do you like to drive? What has been your experience on vehicles? You know, there's a bad apple in all of them. You got goods and you got your bad, pros and cons and everything you got. So give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave some comments down below. I'll get back with you. If you're still watching the video, come on over to TikTok. I'm finna get on TikTok here in a minute and do some chatting there. So y'all stay tuned now. Y'all come on back and see us. Appreciate y'all.